I'm going to define about product isolations. Product isolation is under downstream process. The functions of product isolation is to remove the impurity to form a desired product. Normally, water acts as an impurity. Product isolations can be found in bioproduction processes such as pharmaceutical process. The example methods for product isolations are precipitations, liquid-liquid extractions, ultrafiltrations, and absorptions. What is precipitation process? Precipitation process occurs when the formation of a solid in a solution during a chemical reaction. Solid form is called precipitate, and the liquid remaining above the solid is called supernatant.
Hi, I'm Chai Wei. I'm going to show you the advantages and disadvantages of organic solvents. Firstly, organic solvents are hydrophobic, hence they are easily separated from the water during the chemical synthesis process. Besides, organic solvents have lower boiling point. They will be easily evaporated at room temperature. Thus, it will help the separation of organic compounds from the water during the chemical process too. Let's talk about the disadvantages of organic solvents. Firstly, organic solvents would form an explosive peroxide. The peroxide would cause explosion, which would badly affect our people and our surroundings. The subsequent disadvantage of organic solvents is that organic solvents would contaminate the soil, and this would affect the plants. Our source of food would be affected dynamically too. That's all from me. Thank you.
Sorting out is a technique of precipitation. Adding salt to a solution of protein dissolved in water will decrease the solubility of the protein. If continue adding salt, protein will become insoluble and precipitates out. Protein is a sequence of amino acids that consists of hydrophobic amino acids and hydrophilic amino acids. When protein is added in aqueous solution, the hydrophobic amino acids are found in the core of the protein. The hydrophilic amino acids at the surface of protein interact with polar water molecules through hydrogen bonds. When salt is added to the solution, salt dissociates in water to form ions. These charged ions interact with water molecules through hydrogen bonding. Less water molecules interact with protein molecules. Protein molecules begins to aggregate and precipitate. The diagram shows the protein aggregates under high salt concentration.
Isoelectric precipitation is precipitations of protein at their isoelectric point at which proteins are generally least soluble. Isoelectric point, which is pH value, can affect solubility of a molecule at a given pH. When pH equals to isoelectric point, there's no net charge, protein becomes free of charge and precipitate. Isoelectric precipitation is not expensive and is effective for protein which with high surface hydrophobicity. pH can cause denatures of protein.
Hi, the next application is the isoelectronic precipitation of protein, for example, casein in milk. Milk is a mixture of many types of proteins. Some are present in a very small amount. Does casein present in milk? Yes, they do, as a calcium salt and calcium caseinate. Casein is a heterogeneous mixture of phosphorus containing proteins in milk. In isoelectronic point, casein is actually at pH 4.6. Milk is at pH 6.6. Therefore, additional of acid is needed and the negative charges of the surface of the mixture is neutralized. The neutral protein is precipitated.
Now, let's look at the example. Ethanol is the most commonly used alcohol components in precipitation of DNA and RNA. ethanol has a much lower dielectric constant than water does. By lowering the dielectric constant, the Coulomb force of attraction increases between the cations and the negatively charged nucleic acid backbones. Therefore, nucleic acids are neutralized and therefore no longer dissolve in and precipitate out of the solution. Also, ethanol induces conformational changes to the nucleic acid structure. The repulsive forces between the negatively charged phosphates with a nucleic acid polymer are so diminished that interhelical interactions are possible, allowing the nucleic acids to aggregate.